From the topic differentiation, we have to discuss the new point, that is the logarithmic differentiation. What is meant by logarithmic differentiation? What type of the functions we have to given? That time we have to apply the logarithmic differentiation. That we have to discuss that. In that first, suppose that the complicated functions logarithmic differentiation. If first suppose that the complicated functions given by the formulas that involves complicated functions that given by the formula that involves products, questions and powers. The complicated functions given by the formula that involves product, questions and powers can be simplified more quickly by using the logarithms or by using the rules of the logarithms or by using the natural logarithm on the both sides. Means when we have to given the functions, that type of functions are complicated functions. That complicated functions given by the formula that involves product, questions and powers can be easily simplified by taking the logarithm, by taking the natural logarithm on the both sides. Means we have to take the natural logarithm. By taking the natural logarithm, and by using the laws of the logarithms, we have to simplify that functions very quickly, and after simplification we have to take the derivative very easily. Means when we have to apply the log on the both sides, if the complicated function is given in the form of the product, questions, powers, that time we have to take the log on the both sides. That is the base of that log is the e, that is the natural base, so that we have to take the natural logarithms on the both sides. For example, suppose that we have to given the function f of x is equal to x plus 1 raised to 3 by 2 into 2x plus 1 raised to suppose that 5 into x plus 5 raised to 7. This function is complicated. Why? We have to given the product of the number of functions, so that we have to simplify this function. If you have to apply the direct differentiation by using the product rule, it is very difficult, or it is take the more time to get that answer. So that we have to simplify by taking the log on the both sides with the base e. So that we have to say that by taking the natural logarithms on the both sides. If you have to consider the suppose that second example, that suppose that this one is first, next one is suppose that e raised to x square into suppose that tan of x raised to 3 by 2 divided by suppose that 1 plus x square raised to 3 by 2, 1 plus x square raised to 3 by 2 into suppose that cos cube x. Now here we have to see that this function is a complicated function. This function is a complicated function. Suppose that we have to give the second number, that is f of x is suppose that e raised to x square into tan of x raised to 3 by 2 divided by 1 plus x square raised to 3 by 2 into cos cube x. Or suppose that here we have to take 1 plus x raised to 3 by 2 into cos cube x. In this function, product is there, quotient is there, powers is there, so that it is a complicated functions. And to take the derivative of this type of functions, what we have to take that? We have to take the natural logarithm, that is with the base e. We have to easily simplify by using the rules of the logarithm, and we have to get the derivative or differentiation very easily. This is the one type of the function when we have to use the log on the both sides. Suppose that we have to use the second type of the function when the function is in the form of suppose that y is equal to f of x raised to g of x. Means when you have to given the function in the form of function raised to function, when you have to given the function is in the form of function raised to function, by taking the log on both sides we have to easily simplify. Suppose that by taking logarithm on both sides we get what you have to get, log of y is equal to log of f of x raised to g of x. By using the laws of exponent we have to simplify this one as log of y is equal to g of x into log of f of x. So that we have to easily simplify using the logarithm, so that it is recommended that when we have to given the function of the form like that function raised to function, we have to take the log on the both sides and we have to easily simplify and we have to get the simplified form and then we have to take the derivative. It means that when we have to given this type of the function to find its derivative, we have to take the help of the logarithm, so that it is called as the logarithmic differentiation. The process of finding the differentiation, we have to take the help of the logarithm and we have to use the rules of the logarithm, so that this type of process when we have to use the finding the differentiation is called as the logarithmic differentiation. Logarithmic differentiation means the differentiation with the help of the logarithms. That is called as a logarithmic differentiation. In the logarithmic differentiation, when you have to given the function, that is the complicated functions which involve product, quotient and powers. Here we have to given the two examples. Second one is that when you have to given the function of the form function raised to function, that time we have to take the derivative of both sides and we have to differentiate this one. So that this is called the simple one as the logarithmic differentiation. Okay. And when we have to use the logarithmic differentiation, we have to use the rules of the logarithm or properties of the logarithm. So that we have to discuss the first properties of the logarithms. Properties of the logarithms. First one is that we have to know that log of, suppose that a to the base a, log of a to the base a, its value is nothing but the 1. Logarithm of number with that same base, we have to get the value is a 1. Second one is that product rule. Product rule of logarithm. What is that rule? Log of m into n, suppose that we have to take here m into n to the base a. What is the product rule? Log of m to the base a plus log of n to the base a. Where there is a condition that a is not equal to 0, when a is not equal to 1 and all that a, m and n, all that greater than 0. Third one is that quotient rule. Quotient rule of logarithm. So that we can write log of m by n to the base a is equal to log of m to the base a minus log of n to the base a, where a is not equal to 1, a comma m comma n, all of them greater than 0. When you have to combine this both product and quotient, suppose that we have to consider this type, log of, suppose that m into n divided by p to the base a. Then how to apply this? Here product is there, so that we have to take the addition log of m plus log of n. The base of this log is nothing but a minus, here p is divided, so that we have to subtract it, log of p to the base a. In this we have applied both the rules, product rule and question rule, for this type of the examples. Next one is that power rule of logarithm, or it is also called as exponent rule of the logarithm. Power rule of logarithm. What is that rule? The log of m raised to n to the base a is equal to, here n is the power of the m, so that by using that rule we can write n into log of m to the base a, where a is not equal to 1, n, a, m, all of them greater than 0. Also there is one more property, is that e raised to log of x to the base e raised to exponential function, e raised to, index is nothing but the logarithmic function, e raised to log of x to the base e, its value is nothing but the x. These are the properties of the logarithms. When we have to discuss the logarithmic differentiation, that time we have to use all these properties. This type of examples, with the help of the log, we have to already solve it. Where in the exercise number 1.1, where we have to solve this example, exercise 1.1. Exercise 1.1. When you have to discuss the question number, I think question number 3rd. Question number 3rd. In that question number 3rd, when you have to discuss the example number 16, 17, 18 and 19, means when you have to discuss the example number 16 to example number 19, in that we have to already given the function in the logarithmic form and we have to find its derivative. Means in that we have to use the logarithm on the one side. Here we have to use the logarithm on the both sides. In the given original function, log is not given, but in this type of examples, or in this exercise 1.1, question number 3rd, example number 16 to 19, here we have to given the function in the logarithmic, so that by using the rules of logarithm we have to simplify it and we have to take the derivative. This is the one type of the logarithmic differentiation. Now now we have to discuss some example of the logarithmic differentiation. Okay, now we have to discuss the first example on the logarithmic differentiation. Now we have to consider the example. What is the question? Differentiate the following functions with respect to x, and suppose that example is first one is that e raised to x square into tan of x raised to 3 by 2 divided by 1 plus x square raised to 3 by 2 into cos cube x. The function is complicated function. In that function, product, question and powers, all that we have to given. So that when we have to use the logarithmic differentiation, how to solve this type of the complicated functions, that we have to discuss that. Okay, let y is equal to e raised to x square into tan of x raised to 3 by 2 divided by 1 plus x square raised to 3 by 2 into cos cube x. Okay, here now we have to simplify this first by taking the log on the both sides. By taking log on both sides, we have to take the log on both sides with the base is e, so that log of y to the base e, there is a natural base e, so that we cannot write the base. We have to consider that when the base is not written, we have to consider that base is nothing but the e, so that log of y is equal to log of e raised to x square into tan of x raised to 3 by 2 divided by 1 plus x square raised to 3 by 2 into cos cube x. Okay, first here we have to see that quotient is there, so that by using the quotient rule of logarithm, we can write log of y is equal to log of numerator, that is e raised to x square into tan of x raised to 3 by 2 minus log of denominator. What is the denominator? 1 plus x square raised to 3 by 2 into cos cube x. Okay. Now here product is there, so that we are using rules, product rule for the logarithms. We have to simplify this one as log of y is equal to, what you have to get, log of e raised to x square plus log of tan x raised to 3 by 2. Product is there, so that we have to take the addition of log of e raised to x square plus log of tan x raised to 3 by 2 minus, this original minus sign is there, here product is there, so that we have to again use the product rule of the logarithm, so that we can write log of 1 plus x square raised to 3 by 2 plus log of cos cube x, we can write as like this, cos of x bracket cube, cos of x bracket cube. We have to use the another bracket. Now also we have to simplify it by using the log of exponent of the logarithm, log of e raised to x square, so that this power get multiplied to this log, so that log of y is equal to x square into log of e, plus here power is 3 by 2, so that 3 by 2 into log of tan x minus, inside the bracket here power is the 3 by 2, so that by again using the laws of exponent or exponent law of logarithm, that is 3 by 2 into log of 1 plus x square plus here power is a 3, so that 3 times log of cos x. If you have to open this bracket, minus sign goes inside, so that we have to get log of y is equal to x square. Here log of e to the base e, its value is a 1, so that x square into 1 plus here 3 by 2 into log of tan x. We have to open this bracket, minus sign goes inside, minus 3 by 2 into log of 1 plus x square minus 3 times log of cos x. This given function we have to simplify in this way. Now we have to differentiate with respect to x. dw with respect to x we get. Now differentiation of this, first we have to keep the finger on the log. What is the differentiation of log? 1 upon y into differentiation of this y with respect to x is nothing but dy by dx is equal to d dx of this whole RHS. What is that RHS? X square plus 3 by 2 log of tan x minus 3 by 2 log of 1 plus x square minus 3 times log of cos x. So to complete the bracket. Okay, so that we have to get what you have to get 1 upon y into dy by dx. By using the rules of the derivative, or by using the algebra of derivative, we have to take the separate derivative of each and every term. First we have to take the we have to differentiate this x square, so that is equal to d dx of x square plus, now we have to differentiate this second term. Here 3 by 2 is a constant, so that we have to take the outside the derivative. that is plus 3 by 2 into d dx of log of tan x. Also now we have to take the differentiation of this one. Here minus 3 by 2 is a constant, so that we have to take the outside the derivative, that is minus 3 by 2 into d dx of log of 1 plus x square. Okay, here last one is minus 3 is a constant, we have to take the outside, minus 3 into d dx of log of cos x. Okay, now we have to take the derivative, that is dy by dx is equal to here y is divided, we have to take the other side, it must be multiplied, that is y into, now we have to take the derivative x square. What is the differentiation of x square? 2x plus 3 by 2 into d dx of log of tan x. First we have to differentiate the log. What is the derivative of log? Derivative of log is nothing but 1 upon x. Here instead of x, tan x is there, 1 upon tan x. Now we have to take the differentiation of this tan x, that is d dx of tan x minus 3 by 2. Here also we have to take the differentiation of this log. What is the differentiation of log? 1 upon x. Instead of x, we have to use 1 plus x square, that is 1 upon 1 plus x square into d dx of 1 plus x square minus 3 into, now we have to keep the finger on log. What is the differentiation of log? 1 upon x. Instead of x, we have to use the cos x into d dx of cos of x. So that what we have to get, dy by dx is equal to, now what is the value of y? The value of y is nothing but e raised to x square into what? Tan of x raised to tan of x raised to 3 by 2. E raised to x square into tan of x raised to 3 by 2 divided by, next one is what? 1 plus x square raised to 3 by 2 into cos cube x. This is the value of y. Now we can write this 2x plus, now what is the differentiation of tan x? Differentiation of tan x is nothing but sec square x, that is 3 times sec square x divided by 2 times tan x minus 3 by 2 into 1 upon 1 plus x square into differentiation of 1 is 0 plus differentiation of x square is nothing but the 2x minus 3 divided by cos x. Now what is the differentiation of cos x? Differentiation of cos x is nothing but minus sin x. Now we have to write it simplified form. Now what we have to get? Dy by dx is equal to e raised to x square into tan of x raised to 3 by 2 divided by 1 plus x square raised to 3 by 2 into cos cube x into this remaining, this one is nothing but 2x plus, now what is the simplified form of the sec square x? Tan x is nothing, 1 upon tan x nothing but the cot x. Okay, so that we can write 3 by 2 into sec square is nothing but 1 upon cos square x. This tan x is nothing but the 1 upon tan x nothing but the cot x minus 0 plus 2x nothing but the 2x, that is the 6x divided by 2 times 1 plus x square, this minus minus become plus, that is the 3 times sin x divided by cos x. So that what we have to get, dy by dx is equal to e raised to x square into tan of x raised to 3 by 2 divided by 1 plus x square raised to 3 by 2 into cos cube x. Here 2x plus, now cot x is nothing but cos upon sine. Cos upon sine, here one cos get cancelled, so that what we have to get, 3 divided by 2 times cot x is nothing but cos x divided by sin x. We can write here cot x is nothing but cos of x divided by sin of x. So that here from the square one cos is get cancelled, so that remaining is 2 times sin x into cos of x minus 3x divided by 1 plus x square plus 3 times tan x. So that we can write this dy by dx is equal to e raised to x square into tan of x raised to 3 by 2 divided by 1 plus x square raised to 3 by 2 into cos cube x into, that is 2x plus 2 times sin x into cos x is nothing but sin of 2x, and 1 upon sin of 2x is nothing but cosec 2x, that is 3 times cosec 2x minus 3x divided by 1 plus x square plus 3 times tan of x, which is the required answer. Now we have to consider the second example, sin x raised to cos x. Okay, solution. Let y is equal to sin x raised to cos x. In the first example, the given function is complicated in that there is a product, question and power. Here nothing but the function raised to function. When the given function is expressed as the function raised to function, that it is recommended that we have to take the log on both sides. Now we have to take the log on both sides with the base e by taking log on both sides. We get, what you have to get, log of y is equal to log of sin x raised to cos x. That is nothing but log of y is equal to cos x into, by using the laws of exponent, here power is cos x, we have to multiply to the log, that is cos x into log of sin x. Now we have to differentiate this with respect to x. dw with respect to x we get, first we have to keep the finger on log. What is the derivative of log? 1 upon x. Instead of x we have to use the y, that is 1 upon y into differentiation of this y with respect to x, that is nothing but the dy by dx is equal to, here multiplication of the two functions, so that we have to use the product rule. First function as it is, cos x as it is, into d dx of second function. Second function is nothing but log of sin of x. First function as it is, differentiation of second, plus second function as it is, log of sin x as it is, differentiation of first function, that is d dx of cos of x. Okay, now what we have to get, dy by dx is equal to, here y is divided, on this side it is multiplied, that is y into bracket cos x as it is. Now differentiation of this log, differentiation of log is nothing but 1 upon sin x into d dx of sin x. plus log of sin x as it is. Now differentiation of cos x is nothing but minus sin x. So that what we have to get, dy by dx is equal to, we have to substitute the value of y, sin x raised to cos x into cos x divided by sin x into differentiation of sin x is nothing but cos x plus minus this minus and this plus gives minus sin x into log of sin x. So that what we have to write, dy by dx is equal to sin x raised to cos x into cos x upon sin x is nothing but the cot x, that is cos of x into cot x minus sin x into log of sin x. This is the required answer. In this we have to use the logarithmic differentiation. Here we have to obtain the derivative by using the logarithm, so that the process of finding the derivative with the help of the logarithm is called as a logarithmic differentiation.